Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, the sooner we do the speeches, the sooner you get the hot dogs, just so you know. So I just have to say, it's great to see so many people out here in Bellevue's newest park, Bridle Trails Valley Creek Park, on this great Saturday. So, you know, I'd like to start off this morning by first saying I'm Michael Shiosaki, and I'm your Director of Parks and Community Services. But I would like to introduce the dignitaries that are here today, starting off with Mayor Lynn Robinson. Mayor. Councilmember Janice Zahn. Councilmember Conrad Lee. Councilmember Jared Neuenhaus. And Councilmember Dave Hamilton, who gets to speak in a minute. So, you know, one of the city's goals as we equitably serve the city is to provide a park, open space, or trail within a third of a mile of every resident. And this park helps fill one of those previous open space gaps in the city. And we will continue to plug away at this across the city. And you know, in so many ways, this park is really a microcosm of the park system as a whole. You can see these incredible natural areas behind us that link up to Valley Creek Park. They provide incredible stormwater value and a place for wildlife. In addition to this park, this open, flexible lawn area for just a multitude of people to do whatever they want, frisbee, pick up soccer, you name it. There's also a brand new, state-of-the-art, accessible play area. We're trying to distribute those across the city. And of course, what you're under right now is this incredible shelter to get you either out of the sun or out of the rain on some other days. And last but not least, the all-popular restrooms. We know how important they are in any parks facility. So I wanted to do a couple of special thanks here. And that is first to the Bridle Trails Community Club. We know you all were so instrumental in both identifying this site for purchase, so you helped find it for the city. Thank you so much. I also want to thank King County. They help fund the acquisition through the Conservation Futures program. So thank you, County. And, you know, these parks don't come together on their own. We have an incredible staff team that helps work with you all in the community. So first, a shout out to Cameron Parker. He's a assistant director, sorry, Cameron, over all things planning and development. Cameron's right here. A part of his team, Pam Fairman, right back there. Project manager, Scott Vander Heiden. Where are you, Scott? And our communications person, Christina Faney, who actually was in charge of the weather today. So with that, I'd like to introduce Councilmember Dave Hamilton, who has been involved in this park project for more than 6 years. He served on the Parks and Community Services Board as just a board member and then as chair, and now, as you know, as a city council member. So I'll turn it over to you, Councilmember Hamilton.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Just want to add my welcome to everyone to our newest park in the city. Bridle Trails Valley Creek Park. It's awesome. On behalf of the City Council, our mayor, and the rest of the council, just want to express a heartfelt appreciation to everyone who had a hand in making the park come to reality. Michael talked a lot about what is here, but how we got here I think is really important. It's an amazing park, but the effort from the community was equally amazing, and if the community members hadn't have been here from the very beginning, this park would not be a reality. Again, too, want to thank the Parks and Community Services Department. Practices of the department include the stewardship of our natural and cultural resources, and it promotes a well-being through a spectrum of services that support and enrich people's lives. So our programs, places, services, where people gather, we play and learn here, and I think this is a great place to find some solitude as well. Michael mentioned the property back here. This is city property. You can hear birds, you can hear the creek, so you can imagine, not while you're sitting here, what's out there, and I think that that provides a great respite as well. So again, as Michael said, I don't want to stand in the way of people and their hot dogs, so I will just keep it brief. But thank you so much for being here, and we will have Norm Hansen, right, Michael?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. So I think on this project, probably even more than so many others, the community really came together with Parks and Community Services to pull this off. And as I mentioned, it was the community that identified this as a potential new park site. So and I think the community club, you've been just a great partner along the way. And with that, I have one more introduction. Deputy Mayor Mo Malakutian is in the back of the room. Greetings. So I'd like to introduce a board member of the Bridle Trails Community Club, Norm Hansen.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad to be here on such a beautiful day, and I see we've got amazing support from the city here also with all the council members here too. I'd like to share a few high points that occurred to arrive at this official opening today. My name is Norm Hansen. My wife Pat and I have been Bridle Trails residents for the last 52 years. It all started with the Bellevue Park Bond issue 15 years ago. The levy was approved, resulting in funds to begin the search for appropriate property. The first Bridle Trails Park to be funded was Bridle Trails Corner Park, and some of you may know where that is. That's on the northeast corner of Northeast 40th and 134th. Bridle Trails Community Club Parks Committee lead by Michelle McBeath. I don't know if she's here today. She worked in partnership with the Parks Department to locate the property at the corner park. Then after that, the Bridle Trails Community Club Parks Committee was led by Loretta Lopez, and she's here today. And she's been heavily involved also. And she worked with the Bellevue Parks Department with this committee as a subsequent search for this park. The most outstanding thing, I don't know if Christine Hemis is here, but she did the property research necessary to find this particular property. We looked for several years for property, and it's not easy to find. So we thank her. Bellevue then purchased this land about 9 years ago. The community club then worked with Bellevue Parks in providing a forum for community involvement in the conceptual development plans to arrive at this park we have today. We asked those folks here from Bridle Trails that are not members to consider community involvement as a member of Bridle Trails Community Club to help preserve, protect, and promote bridle trails for our posterity. Bridle Trails Community Club was founded over 50 years ago as a nonprofit and has been involved in our neighborhood development continually. Bridle Trails Community Club geographic area is about 4 square miles. It's from 520 to Northeast 70th and from 405 to 148th. We invite all residents, newer and young residents, as our neighborhood works with Bellevue, Redmond, Kirkland, on land use, transportation, and other issues affecting Bridle Trails quality of life. Please consider stopping by our table for more information. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So just a couple more introductions. I was remiss in introducing the chair of the Parks and Community Services Board, Paul Clark. Deputy chair is Rowena Klima. And are there any other folks from the park board here? Well, if not, it's the one step before hot dogs, and that would be we need to cut this ribbon. So I'd like to invite members of the Bridle Trails Community Club up, of course, the council and the park board, and I think we need all the kids in the photo too. So come on up, but be careful with the scissors.
Okay,
Colin, you get to do the countdown.
okay.